And now in the pandemic, the Supreme Court is blocking President Joe Biden's vaccine and testing requirement aimed at large businesses. But justices are also allowing a vaccine mandate for certain healthcare workers to go into effect nationwide. The decision is a huge hit to President Biden's attempt to use the power of the federal government to fight COVID-19.
There's a lot of smaller COVID testing sites popping up in South Florida. They're not necessarily vetted by the county or state. So how can you fully trust one of these smaller testing sites? CBS 4's Joel Waldman is live in Northeast Miami-Dade with some tips you need to know before getting tested. Joel?
Lauren Elliott, along with both the Omicron and Delta variant surges came a surge of something else, and that is these pop-up COVID testing sites that you seem to just see everywhere you go, especially here on Biscayne Boulevard. But some medical experts we spoke to said to be cautious. Geraldine, have you gotten COVID tested recently?
Yes.
And chances are good you probably have too, especially with this latest Omicron wave. But both CBS 4 viewers and medical experts are raising concerns about the legitimacy of pop-up COVID testing sites, like these peppering parts of Biscayne Boulevard. And while some may be on the up and up, others may not.
Every few blocks, there are testing sites, and you'll see maybe sometimes 10 people, there's sometimes 5 people, but they're all being used.
You wouldn't go to one of the pop-up tents?
No.
And one former Miami-Dade County Health Department medical director tells us she wouldn't either.
The site should be a medical facility, whether it is run by the county or by an urgent care center or a hospital or a reliable lab like Quest or LabCorp. Those are the sites that you want to go to.
And the doctor says it's for a variety of reasons, from pop-up sites not being properly licensed to workers not wearing proper PPE or getting trained correctly, to the use of ineffective testing kits.
There are also sites that might be selling products that are not FDA approved. And I was just looking, there are about 5 rapid test kits that have been FDA approved.
A lot of the testing kits, Dr. Mavunda tells us, are coming from places like Mexico or China, purchased online and potentially even expired. So if you plan to pop into a pop-up, here's what to look for.
So you do need to look and see whether there is a license to practice. It's a medical facility. So if you don't see a license or some documentation that you are an approved site, then I would not use it.
You have no idea who's running them.
And neither do the Miami-Dade or Broward County Health Departments. We reached out to both of them. They say they're unable to really regulate this because there are simply too many pop-ups. They would not go on camera, but coming up at 11, we'll tell you more about what they had to say. Reporting live in Northeast Miami-Dade, Joel Waldman, CBS 4 News.